Dumbo's Timothy's Big Day. Timothy's Big Day by Dumbo. Timothy Q. Mouse looked over the edge of Dumbo's hat and grinned. Below him, the crowd cheered for the flying elephant. Timothy loved the circus. There was no place in the world he would rather be. Later that night, Timothy watched the crew pack up the circus. It was time to move on to a new town. First, the ringmaster had to pass out letters and packages to the performers. Unseen, the ringmaster, a tiny envelope fell out of his pile. Timothy scurried over to the volume letter. The mouse turned the envelope over to see what it was for, and then gasped when he saw it was for him. Timothy couldn't believe it. His family coming to see him? He hadn't spoken to them since he left home to join the circus. To his parents, life on the farm was perfect. They couldn't imagine living anywhere else. Timothy III hurried and turned over to Dumbo's stall. "Oh boy, look at this, will you?" Timothy shouted, waving the letter around. "My parents are coming to see me perform, Dumbo. We'll put on such a show for them. We'll have to show them a circus after all. Who wouldn't love an elephant flying?" As the circus traveled to the next town, Timothy grew more and more excited about seeing his parents. But Timothy was nervous too. What if his parents didn't think he'd done a good job after all? He wanted them to be proud of him. And he wanted to show them how great the circus life was. The next morning, the circus train pulled into the station. Choo-choo! After so long a way, Timothy felt strange to know that he was home again. He wondered if he could see his family in the crowd. But there were too many people. If the mice had come, there was no way he'd be able to find them. The animals arrived at the circus site. Timothy watched as the circus hands got work setting up the big top. No matter how many times he saw it and watched the tent go up, nothing ever got less exciting. "Just wait until the family gets a load of this, Timothy and Dumbo. The lights, the noise, and you, Dumbo. I can't wait for them to see your act." At that moment, a big sneeze. Achoo! Dumbo sneezed again. Achoo! And again, achoo! "Oh no," the ringmaster said, hurrying over to look at the little elephant. "It's not good. You can't go home without a cold. We can't go on without you." The ringmaster turned to the circus hands. "Sorry, lads. The fella needs his rest. Today's show will have to wait." Timothy looked over at Dumbo and saw the ringmaster was right. The little elephant did not feel good at all. "It's my job to take care of you, Dumbo," Timothy said with determination. "Let's find you somewhere comfortable to lie down." Timothy led Dumbo to a cozy pile of hay, and he went to get a steaming bowl of delicious peanut soup. Then Timothy started to give Dumbo a warm bath, but Dumbo sneezed again. Achoo! Next, the mouse found the warmest blanket he could and draped it over Dumbo. But it was no use. The elephant just kept sneezing. Achoo! "Well, the least I can do is make sure you get some peace and quiet so you can rest," Timothy said, moving to the front of the tent. He felt bad for Dumbo. It was not fun to be sick, but he felt bad for himself too. This was his big chance, and his parents were proud of him. Timothy was still feeling very sorry for himself a few hours later when he heard a familiar voice. "Timothy, dear, we have been looking for you everywhere." Timothy turned to his mother, his father, his brothers and sisters sitting in front of him. "Mother, father, you're here." The little mouse hung his head. "I'm afraid Dumbo has a cold. He can't go on tonight. I'm sorry you wasted your time coming." "Wasted our time?" Timothy's father asked. "We came to the circus to see you. We're not big city travelers, but we're certainly not going to miss a chance to see our son." "You don't think I made a mistake joining the circus?" Timothy asked. "There's so much thing as a mistake as long as you're doing what you love," the mother said. "Oh, that's so nice." At that moment, the flaps to Dumbo's tent rustled, and the little elephant stepped through, looking like he felt much better. "Hello, pal," Timothy said. "Introduce you to my family?" Dumbo was very pleased to meet them. "If you excuse me," Timothy said to everyone, "I'd better let the ringmaster know Dumbo's feeling better." He turned to his parents. "Wait here, you two. I have something I'd like to show you." That night, as Dumbo prepared to take you to the air, Timothy climbed into his usual spot in the elephant's hat, but this time he wasn't alone. Beside him was his parents. With a great flapping of his ears, Dumbo lifted off the ground and soared over the circus crowd. Cheers filled the room at the sight of the flying elephant, Timothy, and the mouse's very proud parents. The end.